Hello YouTube, today we're talking about bulking. As you guys can see right here, bulking. Because on our last video we did talk about the basics of cutting weight. But today we're going to be talking about bulking, which is the opposite of cutting. So basically bulking is that you want to gain weight. So right here I'm going to talk about the basics of bulking. All right? So first, you want to know how many calories you're going to want to eat to bulk up. So, you should already know like your calorie maintenance and all that. But if you don't know, you can just search up on Safari or Chrome or whatever browser you like to use, or even ChatGPT. You search up calorie calculator. You put like how much you weigh, how tall you are, your age, and like how active you are. You fill that up, and then it's gonna show you like how many calories to like maintain your current body weight, and how many calories you're gonna have to add on to either gain weight or lose weight. But for this video, we want to gain weight. So once you figure that out, I would suggest you add maybe like 500 extra calories or 300 extra calories if you want to do a lean bulk. And basically you just want to eat more calories. Now, what does this look like? What does this look like? This basically just means that you can eat more food guilt free. But assuming you want to bulk up and also look smexy and also have muscle mass, so you're not like a fat piece of shit, you're gonna want to prioritize protein. Now, if you're bulking, you should be hitting your protein goals because you're allowing more calories in. So look, for bulking, I always advise hit your protein goal, obviously, because protein is essential for muscle building. But you don't also just want to be eating like trash food. When I bulk, I let you prioritize like nutrients rich food, like egg, basically like a clean diet, your eggs, your meat, your milk, your nuts, if you eat nuts, or if you're allergic to them or something, and like a bunch of stuff like that. But let's say that you like already ate all of your protein macros. If you already ate all of your protein and you need like, let's say, like 500 calories left, to meet your calorie goal, then honestly it's okay to like eat like an Oreo or like a cookie or like some pizza. It's okay. And I wouldn't say be too strict with your diet, but I would suggest to keep it as clean as possible. But like a pizza here, a cookie there wouldn't be as bad. Just that because like those things are made out of like bad ingredients, which are like not gonna fill you up that much. But yeah, so for my first tip is eat like 500 calories more, 300 calories if you want to do like a lean bulk, or you can add like a lot more calories than 500. But and also if you bulk, you will get like a little bit more face fat, you will get like a little bit fatter, but you're also gonna get bigger in the gym. Which brings me on to my next point. If you're bulking, lift heavy weights and progressively overload. Okay? Lift heavy weights. Lift heavy weights and progressively overload. Because since you're bulking, you're gonna have more fuel to fuel you in your workouts, which means that you will get stronger and you will also look stronger. So progressively overload, which just means like, okay, honestly, just lift until you can't lift no more. Obviously, do like a safe weight, but like progressively overload. Like keep working really hard in the gym, especially if you're bulking, because you're gonna be building way more muscle mass. You're most likely gonna put on muscle quicker. So yeah, that's my tip for working out. My third tip: if you're bulking and let's say you don't gain weight, it's because you're not eating enough calories. I had a friend who he was bulking, but he wasn't gaining weight. Now I respect him because like he has the intention to bulk up and all that, but he wasn't gaining weight, and it's because he wasn't eating enough calories. So if you want to bulk, or you're like bulking right now, but you're not gaining weight, or you don't look bigger, it's because you're simply just not eating enough calories. It's as simple as that. Like, let's say you're eating 500 more calories than you normally do, and let's say you don't gain weight, or you don't look bigger, then you have to bump it up. So if you're not gaining weight, it's because you're not eating enough food. And also the type of food that you want to eat, like how we spoke before, you want to keep like I recommend that you keep a clean diet. But also, if you need like more calories, but you already ate all your protein, then eating pizza or like some junk food wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, especially if you're quite young, I don't think it's that bad to eat like pizza or like something else to like fill in the calories that you need to reach your calorie goal. But also, you want to load up on carbohydrates. You know how for the cutting I suggested less carbs? Well, for bulking I suggest high protein, high carbs, because the carbs, they're gonna juice you up. They're gonna get you big, like you're gonna look bigger and you're gonna have more energy. Obviously, because you're also eating more. And also, I think for bulking, I'm pretty certain that your testosterone also increases. Because since you're bulking, you're also gonna most likely be eating more fat, and fat is essential for male hormones. So, you might wake up bricked. You might wake up bricked again if you weren't before. And I mean, yeah, like you should feel better. And is there anything else? Nah, not really. Oh yeah, also you can do cardio during a bulk, but again, just eat more calories if you do that. And yeah, I mean, that's it for bulking. I mean, that's all there really is to it. So again, I'm gonna go over it. So step 1, eat 500 more calories on your bulk, or 300 calories extra if you want to either add 300 if you want to lean bulk and like not gain too much fat, or add 500 calories if you don't care about the fat, you just want to get big and like bulk up quick. Point number 2, lift heavy weights and keep progressively overloading. And you should honestly reach like a new weight milestone. Like, you should see the weight that you can lift increase. You should be able to see the weight that you lift increase. And third of all, diet. I mean, like you always want to prioritize protein. But let's say you eat all your protein and you need like 1,000 calories or like 500 calories to reach your calorie goal. Then again, it's okay to eat like pizza or something, like something quick, something high in calorie to fill that in. And also, you could also buy like I seen it on Amazon. It's called like Naked Whey Mass. which I think like one scoop has like 1,400 calories. Or actually, I might be wrong, but I don't know. I just know that it had a shit ton of calories. So you can also do that. In terms of meals, I mean, just eat more. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Look, bulking just means eating more. Okay, I don't want to like overcomplicate it. If you want to bulk, just eat more, and naturally you should get stronger in the gym. You are gonna get like a little bit fatter, but honestly, it's not like that bad. I'm trying to think of anything else. No, I think that's it. But yeah, I mean that's it for bulking. Those are the basics of bulking. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And peace out. And also don't forget to subscribe if you made it this far in, because you know, if you're watching this, it's obvious that you are into fitness and I'm into fitness. So you know, why not help each other out? You know what I'm saying? So you know, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to drop a like. Yes, sir. All right, peace out, YouTube.